Welcome. My name is Newman García, and I'll be guiding you through this reading. Have clear chords here. Let's begin with a deep breath. Inhale through your nose from the bottom of your tailbone through your spine to the crown of your head. Hold it. Exhale, soft sigh out of your mouth. Just allowing your nervous system to calm, your mind to quiet, and your vessel to be open to receive whatever message you need from Spirit. Only divine love and light are allowed into the space. Trusting that whatever I say is exactly what you need to hear in this present now moment. Thank you for being here. Let's begin with an oracle card. Deeper truths. Ooh, I have full body chills, left side body. If you follow my channel, you know that is a direct message from Spirit saying, yes, this is it. These are the words to be spoken. I love this image. All of these beautiful butterflies, which you are in your butterfly era. Check out that video if you haven't already. And they're ascending through the spiral. That's what life is. It's a spiral. What goes around comes back around. I thought I told ya. Yeah. Little JT. That's what's happening here. It's the spiral of ascension and descension. Is that a word? For the higher you go, the lower you've been. The darker, these butterflies went through some darkness to fly out, right? So now you're on the journey of seeking a deeper truth. Let's get some clarity. What's the deeper truth that they're seeking, Spirit? What do they need to know? Let's pull some tarot. What pops in your head? What's the first thing that you think of when you think deeper truth? Unity consciousness is what comes to my mind immediately. That we are all one, expressing itself infinitely for the joy of doing it. No real purpose, just enjoying. Let's see what we have here. Change. 2 of discs. I love this image in the Thoth with the infinity shape made by the snakes, because snakes symbolize change. In order to grow, they must shed their skin. And that's what you've done, for sure. With these butterflies, a lot of symbolism of transformation here. You have shed the skin that was rooted in wearing a mask. And you're embracing the understanding with, what a beautiful reading. You're embracing the understanding with this spiral that change is the only constant. That's the deeper truth. There are 4 laws to this universe. You exist, you always have, and you always will. The one is all, and all are the one. You get what you give, also known as the law of attraction. And everything is here and now. Time is simply an illusion that we've decided to believe in, which is fine. It serves us well. And the 5th law is that everything changes but the first 4. And that's what the deeper truth that you've really embraced lately, haven't you? You've realized it doesn't do any good for me to hold on to this old snakeskin. It just weighs me down. I'm not able to move freely. And you know what you've really done? You've allowed your inner child to come out and play again. Because you realize nothing stays the same. Stability is not something that manifests outside. until it strongly manifests within, and then it's still not anything for sure. I mean, my goodness. Look at our planet right now. I mean, I don't watch the news. I don't think you do either. If you're on this channel, you've transcended past that noise. But if you did, there's always something going on. And it's, what are you enjoying? What do you like to do in this present moment? Because it's always going to change. It always is. Billions of times a second. The wheels are always turning. Wheel of Fortune. I've been going through my cards again, the Thoth Tarot and this, the Wisdom of the Sacred Oracle. And I had a new thought that was received in interpreting this card, and it's very relevant to this reading. The wheels are always turning. Be in the center of it. Be steady in the center as the wheels of change turn. Doesn't that sound peaceful? It's like being in the eye of the storm of the hurricane, which is beautiful, peaceful, it's kind of like this image, very beautiful, very peaceful, with this spiraling tornado almost. These beautiful butterflies just floating throughout. The deeper truth is that stability comes from within when you accept that change is constant and that you are able to hold your center in the wheel of eternity. Let's see what else comes out. Three of Swords, sorrow. You're letting go. Such a good reading. You're letting go of attachment. And that takes some grieving. You're grieving your attachment to the illusion that you had control. Because what is your only control, and hate to break it to you if you're not there yet, but this is the path you're on. Your only control, deeper truth, is your perception in each present moment. You have free will to choose to go along with your perception. And what does that really mean? How is your perception created? Through your state of being. When you're happy, and think about a child, really. I mentioned you have allowed your inner child to come out and play. And when the child is happy, they can be anywhere. Ooh, oh my God, my spine just like realigned itself a little bit. Ooh. When you're happy, when you're a little child and you're happy, you don't care where you're at. You don't have all of the scripts in your head that conditions need to be a certain way for you to be satisfied. You're just happy. You could be in a trash park, where they dump the trash. I don't know what I'm trying to say. And be totally fulfilled. Now, if you want something different, you deserve that. But my point is that change is the only constant. Children get this. They wake up every day without this embedded expectation until the adults have ingrained in them so much. Oh, you have to go to school and get a job. We are so past that phase. I wonder if any of you guys have kids and what you're doing. But we are so past that phase in our evolution. I mean, my goodness, if I had a kid right now, I would be like, what do you want to create? And we'll record it and put it on YouTube. You're a creator and you know it. You don't need to go to school and learn things that were written in books that are so outdated already. Everything is about the newness of life. We're here to learn something new, not to regurgitate the old. That is a control system that is way outdated that we are all waking up to. Because first of all, my spine, what a great example. This reading is taking a turn that I wasn't expecting, but it is relevant to you for sure if you're here. If you have any physical misalignments, meaning you can't do everything that you want with your physical body, then it's rooted in not allowing your inner child to express themselves completely due to some sort of illusory fear that was picked up, passed down by generation after generation, and tends to be the theme of these last readings. And now you're freeing that inner child. You're allowing them to come out and express themselves. That's the deeper truth. You get that change is constant, and that trying to hold on to the old snakeskins isn't serving anyone. You know that's why old people lose their balance and can't move fast? Because they're holding on to so much damn baggage. Animals don't do that unless they're around humans. The old snake can move quickly and mobily until it dies. It's abnormal to do anything other than that. And yeah, that's a belief system I hold because my physical body has continually improved the more I age, and I barely do anything besides just follow my bliss. I allow my consciousness to raise, and just as you saw in the video 2 minutes ago, it aligns itself to that raised awareness. You do realize your body is a physical manifestation of your mind. Wow, this reading, I did not realize, but that's the fortune. That's the wheels have turned. You've gone through the darkness, you're into the light, and you're grieving the illusion that you ever had control over the outside conditions. You have control over the well-being of your body by allowing it or not. And that starts up here, which starts with your connection to spirit, because that's what your emotions are. When you think a thought that's negative and it doesn't feel good, it's because the source within you, the soul of you, the one who's really running the game, says, why are you thinking this? That's not what we think. We think everything is great. Like a child. Duke just took a nice relaxing huff, saying, yep. He's a great example. Your animals are great examples, unless they've been around you so long that they start having dis-ease. That's no judgment, by the way. No judgment. Never judgment from this channel. Just awareness. Just bringing up awareness. Empowering you to understand you have full autonomy to live your life as you desire. You have full autonomy to embody a physical vessel that you love and adore. And it starts with loving and adoring the one that you're in. Loving and adoring the job that you do that you're in, the life that you live that you're in. And that's when things start really changing into better and better and better. It's all about physics, momentum. Let's pull another card. I got a little sidetracked, but I would love for you to comment below with a muscle arm saying, I understand my well-being. Give a double flex. I understand my well-being. This is going to be the cover of this video. I understand. I don't even lift weights anymore. I'm not saying I'm jacked or anything, but that's my point. I teach slow, calm, embodied yoga in nature. I breathe deeply. I eat whatever I want, whenever I want. I sleep whenever I want. I do what I want, when I want. That's your birthright. That's your birthright. Oh my God, my spine keeps wanting. That's the deeper truth. It's your birthright to be the butterfly that you are, to allow yourself to live. Let's see what else we have here. Ten of Wands. This came out in yesterday's reading. This is not knowing how to control your power, and so whenever you allow it to come out, it gets a little crazy. I'm laughing because I can kind of feel like with my double flex and stuff, I can get a little, I want everyone in the world to understand how beautiful they are, how amazing they are, and how much they're hurting themselves by thinking anything other than that, and especially when they point the finger at others and condemn them. How all that does, when you point the finger and say anything that's not pleasant, it comes back to you tenfold. When you judge anyone, it comes back to you, and you will live out that judgment. Yep. So, embody your truth of well-being. And ignore everyone else. It's your life to live. One more. Princess of Discs. You're cultivating your garden of new thoughts that will manifest into this material reality through your actions, through your consistent, diligent actions, focused on intuition, newness. Because the Princess of Discs is about new. She's planting seeds here with her wand. And the seeds will cultivate into the material manifestations that you desire. It's inevitable. But they're new. This isn't something that you can go read a book about. Although if you're called to go study something, learn something, you're called to watch this video clearly. 16:16 on the clock. Duke just made a noise in confirmation. Then do it. But just know that you know everything that you need to know exactly when you need to know it. And you will be guided to learn everything. And you're here to birth new crops. That's the deeper truth. You're not here to regurgitate the same thing. One more tarot card. And this leads you to happiness. 9 of Cups. Embodying your emotional happiness. Your satisfaction in each present moment, just like the child. Oh my God, I used to love playing with boxes. You give a child a box, it's like a cat. They love it. Almost more so than the gift. They don't care about all of the norms and the societal expectations. I'll never forget being Christmas with my ex one year. We would go to Chicago almost every year, and we shopped for his nieces and nephews. His sisters loved that. And it was fun. We loved doing it. But his little nephew, he was probably like 4, was opening the present and goes, "Oh, clothes." Because the kid doesn't care what he wears. He doesn't care how he looks. He doesn't care about what other people think. He just wants to play. And that's what you're here. That's the deeper truth. You just want to play. You want to have fun. You want to express yourself. You want to have a body that feels good, that's fit, vital, flexible, that can do a handstand push-up, that can pull yourself up onto a tree and climb up, that can do things and live life on planet Earth and explore and experience instead of learn stupid shit in books that doesn't do you any good in the real world. I mean, that's coming through strong. My goodness. Just wake up. My husband is from Mexico. And I'm like, he learned a totally different history than I did. Wake up, world. We all learned different things. And they were all designed to put us in this box of, well, I'm going to teach you all of these things. They planted seeds in our mind. This isn't conspiracy. It's just true. And I'm not mad about it because we chose it. We chose it, but whatever seeds were planted in your mind, whatever journey you chose from a soul perspective to play your human, you chose the school systems, what you learned, where you were born, your parents, you chose everything. You chose the seeds, and now you get to decide which seeds. You're at this understanding that change is constant, and you're in the middle of the wheel looking out, saying, what do I want to choose? What do I want to choose to cultivate in my garden? How do I want my world to look like? What do I want to seed for the future generations? What seems fun to me? What seems beneficial to everyone else? What seems like letting go of control and embodying the newness? What is New Earth really going to look like? Comment below with a picture of the world. Doesn't matter where on the globe, if you resonate with that. New Earth, because you are a New Earth luminary and you came You felt different your whole life. Everyone has. Just so you know. Because you are. Because you came to seed. You came as the Princess of Discs to seed new thought forms which would materialize into new manifestations, including the newness of your body. No one else looks like you, smells like you, talks like you. You are unique, which is why it's so vital to fall deeply in love with yourself. That's the truth. Imagine a world where everyone looks in the mirror and smiles at their beauty. It starts with you. It starts with you. Imagine a world where everyone is fit, vital, and flexible. It starts with you. Imagine transcending this yin and yang on here, where all of humanity is in the light. It starts with you. It's possible. There's a lot of darkness out in space. Humanity, the Earth doesn't need it anymore. Earth is a school of duality that we are transcending past, which is when we will evolve into Homo Galacticus and be in space-bearing beings. We already are in space, but I mean exploring. Star Trek is real. It's just, those are seeds planted that will manifest within our lifetime. Notice how everyone's healthy on those ships? They're fit, vital, flexible. That's forward, new Earth, and it starts with you. It starts with you. It starts with ease, with allowing. I didn't know that this video would go this way. Let's pull some oracle cards. Balance. It starts with you finding the balance of light and dark within your own vessel, within your own truth. We are a part of the new Earth that transcends the illusion that we have control over the conditions, and we surrender to the natural well-being of all that is, and we have fun. We enjoy our life. We don't condemn diversity. We don't put everyone in a uniform unless that's what they want. But my goodness, I wore a uniform in high school, which you were able to express yourself. I want to emphasize, I loved my story in totality. And there were so many limitations placed on me by my own choosing from another perspective for me to overcome, just as they were for you to overcome. You have a story very similar, different faces, different places, different experiences, same feelings. We are in resonance with one another, especially if you're 23 minutes into this. All to transcend. I see a world that we transcend the need for that darkness. It's always there. It's to be loved. It's to be felt. But we can live in harmony. I guess it always is in harmony. Everything always is in balance. You know, you just learned with me. This is proof. I am a student just as much as you are. You are a teacher just as much as I am. We are all students and teachers of life. You learn through life experience. Words don't teach. We are wise, though. And the wisdom comes from within our balance of light and dark, our balance of understanding where we play a role in this experience. I will take a look at this. This is the heritage card. I will take a drink. Your ancestors are with you. And they are so proud of you. Full body chills. They are guiding every word that you speak, every YouTube that you watch, every action that you take, because you are the one on their lineage. I'm pointing because you are 432. Countdown. I love numbers. You are the one in your lineage to dismantle the illusion that things have to stay the same to be safe, to be stable. You've seen the deeper truth. that change is the only constant. And you've embodied that change with grace and dignity, and your heritage, your ancestors are so proud of you because you had to go against almost everything that you were taught, to the point where you probably distanced from a lot of people that taught you, because they chose to be the snake that kept every layer of skin on them because they were scared to let go. And now they're experiencing the results of their choices through their life. That's on them, bro. That's on them. That's true compassion, is knowing that they can let go of those skins through the power of their quieted mind. No other solution is necessary. Just relax. Look outside. Mother Gaia will take care of everything. One more card. We started with deeper truths. We're ending with searching. I want to say you found it. You found it. You found yourself within all of the noise. You found yourself within the mess that you designed yourself to get through, because you are a powerful creator. You are a master of manifestation. You are a human being on planet Earth who is really a soul playing human, and you are incredible and know it, and you are going to fly like these butterfly throughout this next season of your life, recognizing that change is the only constant, which is going to yield you more fortune than you have ever thought possible, because you're not attached all of the time. You've mourned your illusory belief system that you needed to attach to things to feel safe and secure. You've let that go. You've let it go. I'm married and I intend to be with my husband for my lifetime. And if that's not part of our divine story, I'm not going to resist. We're waking up. Change is the only constant. Attachment is the root of all suffering. Let go. You've done it. You know it. Let go of trying to get others to understand it, to embody it. Trying to get others to understand it, and simply embody it. You have found the deeper truth through your searching. Now the search is simply to embody. Wheel of Eternity. I had to pull another one. You're in the center of the wheel. You see it moving. You have a different perspective. You get that you are the one and you are all. You get it. And the more you hear and see reflections, you're drawn. If you're still listening to this, you know. You have awakened. Doesn't mean you're better than anyone on this planet. It means you're equal and you know it. All right. That's the message I have for you. You get it. Your ancestors are so proud of you for eradicating this illusion that safety comes from the known. You have eradicated the illusion that safety comes from the known, with the recognition that everything is constantly changing. The only thing that you need to know is your center, your truth, your own individual, unique perspective of love and light in each now moment, and move forward from there. That's the message I have for you. Thank you so much for being here. Comment below with the world if you feel resonance. I'm doing a heart, but with the world, if you feel resonance with being a new earth luminary, say anything else that you want to share. We're all in this together. If you'd like a private reading, the link is in the description or newmanflows.com. Until next time, namaste.